Back at it again, and we've got to talk about Biden struggling once again. I know. What a shocker, right? What a shocker. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And let's dive in.
Why do you think they're doing this? Why would they be bringing in these tens of thousands of people, 20 buses a day, 1,000 more per day? Why would they be doing this? And what's your message?
The only reason that I can see that they would be doing this is to replace us. And we say Trump 2024 because Trump is the only one who's going to do something.
This is in Chicago, by the way. People are waking up. You heard him. Trump 2024.
About this and partner with all of America. This is where all of America has got to come together and put a stop to this. We have to send these people back where they come from, or this is going to explode violently. It's going to explode on multiple fronts, and the mayor and this governor doesn't care. And since they don't care, then we must go red. We must link up with all of America, and we care, and we have to do something about it. We're coming for every elected official that didn't step up, and all those that supported this mass, wipe out of our communities. We coming for you. By the time Trump gets ready to run in November, Chicago is going to look like a sea of red. When that Democratic National Convention get here, you're going to see so many red T-shirts that you're going to think you're in Texas.
Enough is enough. We just can't give it away to foreign nationals. No other country's going to allow us to come in and do the same thing that's happening here.
You have American citizens of African-American descent that have built this country and built the great city of Chicago. They are the broad shoulders that have built this city, and they are being disrespected by the Biden regime, the entire uniparty, the globalists, because now they're forcing illegal alien invaders into a city that doesn't have the resources to care for its citizens in healthcare, in education, in police protection, in economics, and anything. And now they have to bear the brunt to it. And they're too gutless. These progressive whites that run this deal are too gutless to have them in there, just like they're not in the Upper East Side of New York or the Upper West Side. They're not out by Northwestern University.
It's something in their minds that makes them believe that they'll do this to us and we do nothing in return. This is not just for Chicago for us. We've reached all across the country to send them a message. We're going to flip America red. We're going to send the strongest message to the Democratic Party that Black America, Black Chicago has ever seen. Black America is about to rise up. Now that we are the mothers and fathers, we're saying Trump 2024 across America. And we ask Trump to come to Chicago, come here and walk these streets with us. And we'll put thousands behind him as he walks the streets. And that's a fact, that's a promise.
Good things to hear, right? Good things to hear. I think obviously Biden's in big trouble. He's in major trouble. And not only are you hearing it from the people, right? You're hearing it from people that boots on the ground. Trump 24. Trump 24. Hey, we're going to rally behind the Republicans. We're going to turn this thing red. Forget about blue. We're going to turn it red. Not only that, but the polls bear out the same thing. Check it out.
A new Media Research Center study exposes NewsGuard. Now, that's a company in operation which rates media companies. MRC has exposed its leftist bias. MRC President Brent Bozell joins me now. Brent, you telling me that the media is more leftist than we originally thought?
No, here's what's going on, which is interesting, Stuart. For years and years and years, the media have been telling the American people that they were objective when they were left wing, and a new conservative media is starting to emerge. So now you've got this group that considers it that calls itself objective, making the declaration that you can trust 91% of left-leaning organizations, but only 65% of conservatives. So by 2 to 1, you can defend them, or you can trust them more than you can trust conservatives. So this is just a new way to attack conservatives.
I can see that. Another one. We've got a new poll, and it shows 20% of black voters would pick someone else instead of Biden or Trump in 2020. Well, Biden received 92% of the black vote back in 2020. If this trend continues, black voters away from Biden, he can't win, can he?
Remember, he had 92 before. 92.
No, this is potentially catastrophic news for Joe Biden. According to studies, they can't win. The lowest that he's ever Democrats ever gotten is something like 85%. He can't win if he doesn't have that support. He got 92% in 2020, but he's polling right now at 71%. This is catastrophic. So 20% would vote for someone else besides Biden and Trump. It has nothing to do with Donald Trump. Trump is at double the number that he was with blacks in 2020. So he's increasing rather dramatically. It's Biden who's being hurt, not Trump. But Biden, if those numbers hold up, I don't think there's any way Biden can win re-election.
We've been taking a close look at that recent Iowa poll, the Seltzer poll, as a matter of fact. We dug into it, and we found that Trump is preferred by 63% of first-time caucus-goer Republicans. I know that's a narrow sort of demographic, but 63% support, up from 49% support from that group just a few weeks ago. That is a landslide statement. Trump is on his way to victory.
You know something?
Go ahead.
So something interesting here. In 1996, I recall very well that Bill Clinton was off the national stage and got stronger and stronger and stronger from a very weak position and won a landslide. Donald Trump seems to be doing the same thing. Donald Trump was on the stage every single day in 2020, and I think that hurt him. Now he's not on the stage, and look what's happening. His support is going up and up and up. If I were advising him, I'd tell him go play golf in Scotland and come back on election day.
Yeah, if he wins Iowa and then wins New Hampshire, where he's in the lead, it's all over. Brent Bozell.
It's all over. Like I said, and I will echo something that, I've said many, many times already. There's no excuses for Republicans at this point. There's no excuses. We know Democrats are going to pull out all the stops. We know that. They're not going to go down without a fight, okay? They are not going to go down without a fight. I'm sure they're going to try to pull the whole abortion thing and try to attach Trump to, abortion, right? I hesitate to say I guarantee it, but I can almost guarantee that they're going to try that, right? They're going to try anything and everything. And we have the lead. If the election was held today, Republicans and Trump would win in a landslide. And so when we know what is to come, when we have the lead already, when we know the strategies that Democrats are going to implement, if we aren't out in the streets doing the same things that Democrats are doing, well, then that's our fault that we lost. I'm just being 100. Where there's Democrats going door to door, why aren't Republicans going door to door? Why isn't there this large Republican movement of going door to door where Democrats are going door to door? I'm just saying, we should be doing exactly what Democrats are doing, exactly what they are doing, and multiplying it by 1,000. And also, we shouldn't get comfortable. Just because we have a big lead. Obviously, we're way out from the election, okay? Way out from the election. So we got a long ways to go. But even if the election was a week from now, we shouldn't get comfortable. We should make sure that there's a plan. I know it sounds corny, whatever, but it's the truth. We should have a plan to make sure that we make our voices heard, okay? Take a friend, take a coworker, take a family member. Carpool with some people. Make sure that people get to where they need to get to in order to make sure that all of our voices are heard. Because the last thing we want to do is, oh yeah, we got this in the bag, and everybody sits at home thinking that everybody else was going to do, oh man, everybody else is going to do their part, man, we good. And then we end up losing, So that's another thing as well. But Man, do I love seeing this kind of stuff. Just people waking up in general, right? Just people waking up. Like, it, cool, 20% of black folks say they're not going to vote for either. Whatever, I'll take it. It's a step in the right direction. It's a step in the right direction, okay? At this point, I'll take it, all right? People are realizing, though, that the Democrat Party is not what they say they are. They aren't. Absolutely not. I mean, you can look at everything that's been happening, and I'm so happy to see, especially like the people of Chicago that we've talked about several times recently, have opened their eyes and are like, yo, y'all not for us, and we ain't voting for y'all anymore. We will vote for anybody else but a Democrat. Man, beautiful words right there. Love to hear it. But as always, y'all let me know what you thought about this in the comment section below. Like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.